Hello friends, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. And in today's video you will learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot using Openai so that it can answer to the audio clips of the user. So user can record an audio and it will come to us. We will transcribe that using Openai, generate response using Openai, and send back that response to the user. So let's get started. Before we move forward, I would like to show you that you must have Openai API key and you must have account with Twilio. And once you have account, you can go to messaging section and inside try it out section and send a WhatsApp message. Here you can save this number and you will see this kind of phrase for your project, and you can first send this message. And once you send this message, you will receive some kind of notification that a new message has arrived, and I'll do the same at this point. So in my case it is join-able law, join-able hyphen, and when I hit enter you can see that now you can see that a new message has arrived. Once you do these two things, the third thing you need to do is you need to download ngrok, because we need to expose our local host. So you can download ngrok, set up ngrok, and just check that you can able to run ngrok. For example, like ngrok http and 5000. So this will create a URL for me. The third thing is that I'm going to code everything live. I'm not sure this is going to work or not, but recently I have developed the same kind of solution for one of my Fiverr client, and I'm going to copy paste a few things from that code and then build my own solution. So I'm inside my Visual Studio Code. The first thing I'll do is that I'll create my virtual environment, and my virtual environment name is venv. Next I will source into my virtual environment. Let me clear the screen. I'll create a .git ignore file, and I'll ignore venv __ py cache, and then .env as well. Let me save this. Then I'll install Twilio, Openai, Flask, Python .env for reading the environment file, and hit enter. Let me create .env file. Here I'll say Openai _API _key. That will be my Openai API key. Then Twilio _SID. That will be my SID, and Twilio _auth _token. That will be my token, and from that will be a number from which we will be sending, and that is WhatsApp ;+ and let me copy that from here. So this is the number which is same for sandbox. So let me just copy paste all the things here. Meanwhile, let me upgrade pip as well. Okay, so now I have copy pasted all the things, all the credentials. Next let me create a run.py file. This will be our entry point. Then let me create another folder. Let's say WhatsApp _voice _bot. This will be my main package. So here I'll create a new folder, let's say helper. In this I'll write all the files or all the functions that will help us. Init __ py, and inside helper let me create __ init __ py, and the first thing I'll call is I'll create a Twilio _ API.py. So this will be, this will be used to send a message, and for that let me go here, let me Twilio. So I have Twilio API, let me copy this. So this is a function which we will use to send message to the user back. Okay, and it is reading all the things from configuration. So let me do one thing. So I'll create another folder, config. Inside that I'll create first init __ py, and then I'll create config.py. So here I'll say, let's say Openai _ API _ key will be os.get env and Openai API key. Okay, and let me first import os, and then I need to from .env import load.env and find.env, and I'll say load.env find.env. Okay, then I'll have my, let me copy it from here, Twilio token. So this is my Twilio token, and that will be os.get env and Twilio token, and then I have SID, so that will be os.get env and SID. Okay, so these are the things, and there will be from as well. So os.get and from, and I think I have written something else, Twilio token and Twilio SID. So make sure that these two things are there in the .env file, and I'll make sure in my case. Okay, so I have make sure that these 4 things are there in my environment file, and we are reading it through configuration. Now this thing is done, so let me save this. Now let me create another file which will be our Openai API.py, and here I'll write a function to call ChatGPT. So for example, here we have so this is the code. Let me copy this, and okay, this is the code. Here I'll say from config import config, so I can get rid of this, and here I'll say config.openai API key, and let's say def chat completion, that will take a prompt, or that will take a prompt, that will be string, and that will return a string as well. Okay, and here I'll say content will be my prompt, also let me install pip install auto pep 8 for automatically format the code. Let me clear the screen. Okay, and this message will have this thing, so we'll go to choices and message, choices 0, message and content. Completion, as I'm not sure whether this will work or not, so I'll do this. So I think, yeah, so completion choice is 0, and then this will be message, and this will be content. Okay, I hope, yeah, content. Yeah, so let's return this. Return this, and let's wrap this into try and catch. So in case we face an issue, we can handle that, and we'll accept that, and we will return that we are facing an issue. And let me just cut this, and we will go to config, and I'll say error underscore message, and that will be this thing. So we can use it everywhere where we need. So config dot error message. Now this looks sleek. Yeah, so let's test that as well. So I'll say test underscore script dot py, and I'll say from WhatsApp voice bot helper Openai import chat completion. That is 9, I'm not sure. Yeah, so chat completion, and let's say response equals to chat completion, and I'll say hi. Okay, and let's print the response for time being, and I'll say Python test script. Yeah, so we got the response, so the function is working correctly. And so now let's do this part. So Openai has audio section where you can transcribe the audio. Okay, so this is the transcription API, and this is the Python version of this API. So I have that already. So in utils, I think, yeah, so utils I have this thing. So I'll copy that, and inside Openai API we can paste this, and I think for this we need a sound file. So I'll say pip install sound file. Yeah, so this one. Yeah, so copy this. I'll say pip install sound file, and requests as well. So import request is there, and import sound file as sf. Okay, and import os. Yeah, so import os. Okay, import UUID as well. Import UUID, and I think I'm saving the file into okay, so let me copy this as well. So what I'm doing here is that we will receive a media URL from Twilio whenever someone records an audio. We will use sound file to convert that into MP3, because the Twilio output will be OGG file. So we will need MP3, so we will convert that into MP3 and pass that file to Openai API. So Openai API will provide us the transcription of that audio, and then we will use that transcription to generate a response using Openai. So here in the config part, I'll provide this, and let me import temp file. So again, what we are doing, we are creating a temporary folder, and from this temporary folder we are reading the file. So we are first writing the OGG part, reading the OGG part, converting it to MP3, writing the MP3 part, and then provide the transcription, call the transcription API and provide the audio file. Okay, we will read that audio file. Also, I'm removing both the file from temporary folder as well, and I'm printing the exception in case something happens. So I guess this is fine now. Let's work on the route. So I'll create src folder. Inside I'll create my __init __py file, and then there will be my main.py file, and that will be our Flask server. And let me copy everything from here as well. Okay, so let me copy this and I'll clean that here. Okay, so first okay, I think let me clean this up first. From WhatsApp voicebot.helper.openai import, we have chat completion and we have transcript audio. And then from WhatsApp voicebot.helper.twilio API import send message, that will be needed to send the message. So now, so here what happens is that Twilio sends us a few things, out of which we will need query and sender ID. There is a possibility that user can record something. So in that case, we will have media URL 0 thing in the data keys. So with the media URL 0 and the function transcript audio, we will transcript our thing, and if the transcription is successful, we will use chat completion to get the response. Okay, and otherwise we will, in case something fails here, we will send our error message. And if the incoming request doesn't have media URL, then obviously user have written something instead of voice again. So we will use chat completion and we will pass the query. And okay, let me remove these things, I don't need it at this point. And so I guess this is it, this is complete. Since I don't need time, I'll remove that. I think this is good now. Let me clear the screen and let me use Python run. Inside run we will from whatsapp.src.main we will import our Flask application. And if I'll say if __name equals to __main __, then I'll say app.run and debug equals to true. So I guess this will run our Flask server. The Flask server is running and we can see. Okay, now what we'll do with the help of ngrok, we have created our URL which exposes our localhost 5000. So I'll copy that. I will go to Twilio sandbox, where I can send a WhatsApp message, sandbox setting. I'll provide my URL followed by Twilio path, and I'll hit save. Okay, so I guess that's it. And now from my WhatsApp I will send a message like hi, and let's see what's comes. Okay, so you can see we got this incoming body and this incoming query, and the response is sent. And yeah, let me just for a bit unmute my phone so that you can hear response coming. Let's say, let me record something. So I'll record something. Hi, how are you? Can you tell me what is 1 plus 9? So you can see we got this incoming body. Oh, error at transcript audio, no module numpy. Okay, let me close this. We will pip install numpy. Okay, hopefully this will run now. And let's see in transcript audio. Okay, I guess let's start then. Okay, so let me record something again. Hi, yeah, so okay, send. Oh yeah, you can see. So you can see here we got a media URL, and let me copy that as well. Open it. So this media URL
Hi
is what I said, and from that media URL we downloaded it, the content, converted into MP3. Then with the help of Openai transcript, we transcripted that, and with the help of chat completion, we completed the response. Let me try something else as well, like hey, who is Donald Trump? Okay, let's see. Yeah, so yeah, who is Donald Trump? Yeah, and we got a response, and you can hear that I got a response. So I guess this is it from my part of the video, and I know it was quick, but I'm not sure this is the way I work. So what we have done is that we have created functions to perform certain actions. We have tested them, and once it is ready, we have created a Flask application, and then we receive the information, and based on what we want to do, we perform some action and send back the response. And I hope you have gained some knowledge out of this video, and you are now able to build something like this. Use Openai API to build WhatsApp chatbot. And in case you do so and you feel that my work is worth, please consider subscribing to my channel. That helps very much. And thank you for watching. Peace.